Hello, wrestling fans. Dan Evans here, alongside my broadcast colleague Tyler Casimir, coming to you live from the Tank Brewing Company of Miami, Florida. Tyler, incredible lineup we have in store tonight. Only one title match. Elliot Crow will be defending that Cruiserweight title, but a huge 8-man, no disqualification tag team match with incredible implications leading into Game of War.
That's right, we are back at the Tank for Bash at the Brew 53. We got big-time singles matches, big rivalry matches, one Cruiserweight championship, and of course, the 8-man tag team match for that so coveted advantage going into War Games. But Dan, to get started, we got a loser leaves CCW match coming up next.
Let's go to the ring.
Welcome to Bash at the Brew 53. Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is the Loser Leaves Florida match. Introduce the first.
Tyler, we wait for the first entrant. Tyler, I've heard rumblings in the back that Rich Wise, Everborn's opponent in this match, has already bamboozed the state of Florida.
Are you serious?
That's what I heard. I'm not really sure, but I mean, I'm questioning the fact they're calling this a loser leaves Florida match, but as far as I know, or from what I've been told, the man's already gone. But maybe Lucy Almeida knows more than I do.
Well,
Hopefully we're gonna find out in a second.
Last month, Bash at the Brew 52, Danny Everborn defeats Pretty Rich Wise, gets his first win here in the last territory, makes Pretty Rich Wise at 1-1 and 21.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
No, he was incensed, so it's very surprising.
Oh, wait a minute, here we go.
CCW! Tonight I was supposed to have a loser leaves Florida match. But they told me that Rich Wise already left Florida.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, yeah. So I guess so what are we
I
doing?
understand opportunities hard. I'm giving anyone an opportunity tonight. Anyone in the back that wants to come here and have a loser leaves Florida match, come on down.
Okay.
Big stakes.
Open challenge for a loser leaves Florida match. I can't believe anybody's foolish enough to wait a minute.
My name is Heath, and I am the most interesting wrestler alive. And tonight I make my debut. And what better way to make my debut than to take the trash out of CCW. So I can make this company the most interesting company in the world.
This is interesting.
Are you really sure on the first night here you actually want to have a loser leaves CCW match? You know what? You're right. I jumped in on that one. My God. You're right. That's right.
All right, handshake to start things. I'm not sure we're having a match.
And just like that, the definition of interest in Elon just blindsiding Danny Everborn. I mean, Elon might be biting off a little bit more than he could chew. This is his first big-time
It's not a
singles.
smart move. There's no need for him to have a loser leaves Florida match, and yet he's put himself in this position to where if he does lose, he's over, he's done before he began.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just kicking that rope in the nether regions of Danny Everborn. I mean, this Elon is a piece of work. I mean, he's young here in CCW, just getting his footing under him. But already I was trying to talk to him backstage. But right now, he just got caught. Look at Everborn. Oh, man, that's Everborn.
Rise him down. Wait, we might have him here. He got him.
Here is the winner, Danny Everborn.
Well, thanks for coming, Elon. I mean, that was interesting because Elon makes his big time big-time singles debut here at Bash at the Brew 53 in a loser leaves Florida match, and just like that, one Danny Efferplex, 870, and that's it for Elan.
Tyler, I don't even know what to say about that. Elan, you better get an attorney to look at that contract and see if you have a way out. Otherwise, sayonara. Well, Tyler, so much for the young career of Elan, the most interesting wrestler. We'll see what happens with that one. Coming up next, the ladies are in action.
It's Gianna Gage making her CCW debut, taking on the top 1% of the top 1% and Kristen Blaze. Women's action, let's head to the ring.
The following women's match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Gianna Gage, part of the gift to Tyler. They put together quite a crew up there in Tampa. Weezy T, of course, has a shot here tonight in the CCW Cruiserweight title.
The Gifted has a chance, Dan, to take over Bash at the Brew 53. Gianna Gage making her CCW debut. Pretty Poison looking to humble Kristen Blaze, she said, as Kristen Blaze refers to herself as the top 1% of 1% of athletes. And Gianna Gage just thinks that Blaze is cocky, but I mean, Gage...
Well, I tell you, she earned that moniker.
Absolutely.
Because she is an incredible athlete. Kristen Blaze in phenomenal condition as always. What an incredible athlete she is. Former Division I pole vaulter Tyler. She has a gymnastics background as well.
Yeah, if you need any proof to see why she refers to herself as the top 1% of the 1%, look at the hardware around her neck, and then look at that agility right off the bat. Kristen Blaze does not back down to anyone and will back up anything she talks. This one is sure to be a good one. Two young women here in the last territory.
Referee for this one, Charles Potts. Both ladies, similar level of experience. I'm going to give the edge to Gianna Gage. Kristen Blaze only in the game for a handful of months here, Tyler.
And of course, Blaze trained here in the CCW Training Facility by the legendary Gangrel, while Gage trained by Jay Lethal, David Mercury. Both have a great training pedigree. We'll see now in the ring how it turns out. I gotta say, Blaze has been so impressive with her short tenure here in CCW.
Absolutely. Nice up and over, grabs that arm drag.
And look, she's
Blaze
not
now
done.
back handspring into the elbow.
Rolls through as well, center of the ring.
Going for that monkey flip.
She's
Nicely
got it.
done.
Blaze just bursting with offense here right now.
Dropping that elbow. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
I think Gianna Gage got caught a little bit off guard in this one. I mean, Blaze just taking the fight straight to Gianna Gage.
Blaze very, very fast. Charging again. Blaze out of the way. I mean, excuse me, Gage out of the way. Oh, no. Blaze in trouble now.
Just a handful of hair brought down Kristen to Gage.
Yeah, Gage avoided that monkey flip attempt again. Blaze landed on her feet on the second rope. But Gage took care of that, and now she's choking on that second rope. Both knees in the back. A lot of leverage there. Referee calls for the break, but Gage in control.
Gage is showing how ruthless she is in the square circle.
Oh, man. Drop kicks.
She calls that the 12-gauge drop kick, and there's it again.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2. But to add insult to injury, she landed across the legs of Kristen Blaze. Could have hurt an ankle or a knee there as well. Blaze still able to power out. She's got a lot of fight left in her. Gage now with right hands going to work.
I mean, Gage has a lot to prove in this one. She knows Kristen Blaze has a couple wins here in the last territory, has been making a name for herself, and Gianna Gage wants to capitalize right off of that, step in and spoil the night for Kristen Blaze.
Blaze hard into the buckle, goes right down to the mat. Blaze in trouble here as she clutches her lower back, and then Gage with a handful of hair there.
Like just toying around with Kristen. Don't know how smart that is to get under the skin of Kristen Blaze. Blaze trying for Irish whip, she does it, Dan. Now coming back in. Shove missed on that one.
She was trying to snapmare her over as she went for that back handspring, but she lost it.
But she caught just enough of her, it looked like, to stun Gage. But Gage right back into the fight.
Oh, man! Driving that shoulder into the turnbuckle. Blaze in trouble. Northern Light suplex, well executed. 2. Only a 2 count. Blaze clearly has a lot of fight left in her, but she's taken a lot of punishment in this match, Tyler.
Now Gage cover, 1.
Referee way out of position there.
2 count there.
Gage now snatching that rear chin lock. Gonna try and further wear down Kristen Blaze.
She's got it deep in there, Dan. Kristen Blaze is gonna have to dig down deep, try to get out of this one. If not, Gage is gonna have her first CCW victory, but already Blaze showing the fire, fighting out of that one.
Oh, nailed her with a clothesline. And again, Blaze now. Oh, missing that spin kick.
Handspring, back elbow. And a kip up. Just for
Blaze. Beautiful moonsault. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count.
I thought that was it for Gage. Great kick out there.
Blaze needs to follow up now. She's got her on the defense. Blaze now picking Gage back up.
Taking her to the ropes, looking for another Irish whip maybe. She does, but Gage put on the brakes.
Blaze wisely holding onto the ropes there. Ooh, clothesline by Gage.
Now rushing in.
Oh, drives her down in a DDT.
Almost like a flatliner there.
1, 2. And again, Blaze kicks out, showing she's got a lot of intestinal fortitude, but she needs to mount some serious offense here and try and defeat Gage. I don't think she could take much more abuse, Tyler.
I don't think so either. Gage, pulling out Blue Arsenal's out of the playbook, showing how innovative she is. Right now, got Kristen Blaze in danger, but Blaze out of the way.
Catches that boot, drives it down out of the way of that clothesline.
And look at this spinner. Oh!
Blue Thunder Bomb, hooks her leg, 2, and 3. She got her.
Big win at Bash of the Brew 53 for Kristen Blaze. And Dan, one has to think, Blaze has to keep her eye out on that Women's Championship match coming next week at Game of War between Ruthie J, the Women's Champion, and Nikki Blackheart.
Well, Blaze is climbing that ladder. Lots of big wins. Tyler, Blaze victorious, but man, she had to work hard for that one.
She did impressive debut for Gianna Gage, but just couldn't get the job done. But Dan, tell them what's coming up next.
That Cruiserweight title is on the line. Wheezy T goes after Elliot Crow. It should be a great one. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the
that inhaler on a string around his neck. Took a puff of that as soon as he got through the curtain.
Asthmatic Ace Weezy T looking to become Cruiserweight champion. And a big story headed into this one. Weezy T has missed the last year of competition due to a torn meniscus and torn ACL in his knee. He's just coming off of that knee surgery, coming back in and looking to win CCW championship.
Cruiserweight title. He's defended against all comers. He had a whale of a match against Alan Martinez at Rumble in the Jungle a few weeks ago. And of course, Ariel Levy put an end to any chance that Martinez had to recapture that title.
Elliot Crow, 112 days as Cruiserweight champion. And you mentioned it, Dan, not only get a victory over S2S, but also having victories over the likes of Ozzy Killmeister, and just 2 weeks ago, I should say, at Vice City Slam, getting that win over Jay Vidal. Elliot Crow is not looking to slow down anytime soon.
Senior official Bruce Owens on the call, holding that title high in the air, signifying the fact that it is indeed on the line. And we'll see how Weezy T's knee holds up. He seems to be moving really well, Tyler. Doesn't seem to be affected him, not in the least. But time will tell as the match goes on.
Absolutely, out for a year. And you gotta know, if we know Weezy T's got an injured knee, then so does Elliot Crow.
Well, Elliot Crow does his homework, there's no doubt about that. And look for Elliot Crow being the diabolical, dastardly individual he is to go right after that knee.
Weezy T has challenged for that Cruiserweight Championship before in the past when Chris Farrow was holding that Cruiserweight Championship. Came up short against Farrow. Not looking to have the same results here tonight against Crow.
Crow with a bit of a size advantage. You see him powering Weezy T back into the corner there. Referee looking for a clean break, and Elliot Crow gives the clean break. Surprising.
Just to flaunt the mustache, of course.
I don't even want to talk about that mustache, Tyler.
I think besides the Cruiserweight Championship, Elliot Crow's most prized possession is his mustache.
Without question.
Look at that.
He loves that thing.
He does, but look at Weezy T.
He's got a spare inhaler, I guess.
He's gonna puff up. He's ready to go. Taking that inhaler.
By now, look at that. That inhaler gave him some strength. You see him drive Crow back into the corner that time. Let's see if we'll get a clean break from Weezy T. I expect so, but maybe not. Heel throw.
Weezy showing off that strength. The hardest working lungs in wrestling.
Elliot Crow saw that fist coming, decided to take a hike.
And we know everything Crow does is methodical, Dan. Everything he does has a purpose. And
he's certainly a strategist, Tyler, and Elliot Crow has come a long way in a short period of time.
Well, look at Weezy T going on the chase.
Crow back in the ring. Weezy T.
Weezy had
Crow
that
went for that elbow. He had that scouted.
Man.
Oh, but he walked right into a knee, right to the midsection.
Did not see that
Crow
one coming.
clubbed him across the back and neck.
Now look at it.
Ooh, man. That forearm caught him right in the jaw. Sends him for the ride. Weezy T holding on to the ropes, so Crow charges.
Look at that bottom rope.
Beautifully done. Sunset. 1, 2.
Great job by Crow getting out of it, but Weezy T not done.
Sets him up for the backside. Can he get him over? Crow's fighting it. Spins him around, out of the way of that clothesline. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Referee was out of position on that one. Beautifully done by Weezy T. Crow now retreating to the corner. T after him.
Weezy catching that forearm and delivering one of his own. And now outside in. Oh, man! Almost turned that into a DDT of sorts, Dan.
1, 2.
Wow. Almost had a new Cruiserweight champion. Crow landed awkwardly on his head after that one.
He did indeed. Crow could be dazed here. I'm surprised he was able to power out of that one. And you see him shaking that right hand. He could have come down on that shoulder as well. I'm not really sure. He's trying to get some feeling back in that right hand.
Crow could be in danger here of losing that Cruiserweight championship. EZT could right that wrong.
Knife edge chop connects. Stinging blow. And again.
And EZT is stepping into those, isn't he, Dan? Putting everything into those chops.
Nice reversal. Elliot Crow now.
Look at this. Oh, EZT trying to go for a go-around. Oh!
Man, Crow put the brakes on, dropped him. Looked like he dropped like hip or ribs first across his knee.
Almost a modified gut buster there.
Oh! Dragon screw.
And right on that knee, Dan, that torn ACL, torn meniscus.
That surgically repaired knee. And Crow, you knew he would do it, Tyler. And he stepped right into that opportunity, and he's going to be relentless, guarantee it. And EZT, if he's smart, he'll put an end to this matchup right now, call it and live to fight another day, instead of inflicting more punishment and more problems with that knee. He was out for a year. He doesn't want to damage that repaired knee and be out for another year, Tyler.
Absolutely, Dan. It's a great point. It's what is it more worth to you, your career or a win here tonight? But EZT's got so much fight in him.
Got him up on his shoulders.
But Crow, oh!
And again, that chop block to the back of that right knee. Now he's got the left knee. He's got that single leg crab. Not leaning back into it. Opted to let it go and drive that knee right into the mat. Now working back on the left knee.
That knee got spiked to the canvas, and you see the pain on EZT's face. That's right now, Crow's got it on that bottom rope. Boom!
Man, down hard.
Now cover.
1, 2. Now EZT is in trouble here, Tyler.
That surgically repaired knee, you gotta think, just pulsing with pain. And Crow right now just continuing to go to work, but EZT with a jawbreaker from nowhere.
Great defense. Do whatever you can. Defend him off and get him off that knee. EZT now went for the tornado DDT. Elliot Crow showing his strength. Put the brakes on, now drops him midsection first across that top rope, and he's got him in a very precarious position here. Crow now going to the top.
Just got
he likes to use that double stomp. I think that's what he's going for here, Tyler.
Hang up on that top rope now. Oh, man!
Brutal.
Double stomp.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2. And wow, EZT showing great second effort there. Powering out. Elliot Crow seems very surprised he was able to do that, but Crow's got to follow up on his own right.
We have seen EZT before here in the last territory. This guy has so much fight, so much heart. And look at this, he's trying to crawl to get to that inhaler. Oh, and Elliot Crow.
You're right, that's exactly what he's doing. Elliot Crow now picking it up.
Just stomping on the hand, look at him mocking him. And throws it to the audience.
Into the crowd.
No inhaler here for EZT. He's gonna have to get it done on his own if he can.
Crow now with a handful of hair. And he's got that leg once again. Oh, he's got it folded across his neck.
He's looking at main EZT here. He wants to break that knee again, Dan.
Well, he's got him locked in.
I mean,
EZT is in serious trouble here. And again, I go back to the fact that you sometimes have to remember you're going to live to fight another day. And if you hang in there far too long, you end up injured. And he could be out, like I said, another year, Tyler.
I mean, Elliot Crow, such a technical master. I mean, he locks in these submissions so expertly. And right now it's locked in, and EZT might be out for the pain here,
He might be. That's 2. If it drops again, Bruce is going to ring the bell.
That pain was too much for EZT. No! EZT still in this one somehow, some way. Sending those boots to the head of Crow.
Yeah, use that free leg to kick away.
Weezy T up
Now
to his
back
feet.
to his feet, or I should say foot.
Oh, man, what a right hand by Weezy.
Knockout punch there. Can he crawl for the cover, Tyler? He might have it. If he does, boy, he wailed Elliot Crow right in the jaw. Crow down hard.
And look at this. The crowd throwing in the inhaler. There it is. He's getting inhalers.
Get another one.
He's got inhalers all over the place.
He's powered up now.
And look at this, blocking it with the power of the inhaler. Weezy T, the hardest working lungs, going to work. Sends that boot to
Crow,
Crow caught it.
oh, nice enziguri. I spoke too soon. Crow caught that foot, spun him around, but T nailed him with the enziguri right in the melon. Both men are down now.
Dan, who knew the asthmatic ace had an asthmatic entourage throwing in inhalers left and right? Look at Weezy on one good leg. Oh, you don't think, Dan, he's going Tope Suicida? You gotta be kidding me!
He nailed it. Both men down though on the outside.
Weezy T sacrificing everything. I don't know how smart that is, Dan, with a bad knee flying out of the ring, landing on the concrete floor. But Weezy T's doing anything it takes to win that Cruiserweight Championship. Dumps that roundhouse. Ooh.
Crow missed the roundhouse. Weezy T did not miss the super kick, but I don't know that he got all of it. Now, tornado DDT.
He spiked him.
Oh, man. Cover that, man. We're going to have a new champion. What a win. Hook of the leg. Two. And oh, man. Elliot Crow got that shoulder up, but just barely.
2.99. Wow, we almost had a Cruiserweight champion. What a match.
Tyler, I thought that was it. That tornado DDT was beautifully executed. Elliot Crow clutching at his head here. He might be knocked loopy. I'm not sure if he's got much left. Weezy T now trying to finish him off.
He could be looking for the peak flow meter. He's won many matches with it, but Crow had it scouted. Let's roll 1, 2. Oh, Weezy T almost got it there. Now Crow in the corner. Boom.
Crow catch him coming in.
Look at that T just holding on for all life on that waist lock. Referee Bruce. Oh no, mule kick. Low blow, and referee Bruce Owens in and see it now. Oh, fisherman suplex on that bad knee. He's got that knee brain strain.
Ladies and still CCW Cruiserweight Champion, Elliot Crow.
And again, Dan, Elliot Crow walks away Cruiserweight champion, but without underhanded tactics.
Well, Elliot Crow is an accomplished athlete here in CCW, and he's a fighting champion.
Low blow or not, Elliot Crow still your Cruiserweight champion here tonight. Man, Weezy T giving it his all.
Well, Tyler, Weezy T unsuccessful in his bid for that Cruiserweight title. Fought his heart out, but Elliot Crow just too much for him. Elliot Crow improves each and every time I see him.
Absolutely always impressive. And speaking of always impressive, we are going to hear from 5-star Error, your former CCW Tag Team Champion, just coming off that loss 2 weeks ago. Well, it ended in disqualification, Dan, and 5-star Error has not been happy ever since losing to Stallion Rogers and Matt Riddle for the CCW Tag Team Champions, and we're going to hear from him right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome ERA and Rookie Martinez, 5-star Era.
Remember syrup, sour kiss, and crime allowances. Vanessa nickel with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan, but my accountant lives. In fact, I'm down in this. You say, with my boo-babe tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, laughing by your worthy world with my pay stuff. With the
Former tag team champions, ERA, Ricky Martinez, 5-star era.
They were defeated for those tag team champions back at BRCW Underground, where they took on Wild Stallions, the BRCW tag team champions, for all the gold. But 5-star era was on the losing end that night and lost those CCW tag team championships. Invoked an immediate rematch 2 weeks ago at Vice City Slam, and that ended in all chaos, disqualification. And 5-star era, quite frankly, they've been pissed ever since then, and they have been demanding for another rematch for those CCW tag team championships.
I'll tell you what, they're going to get it. I don't like the fact that BRCW tag team champions have CCW gold. I'm sure the CCW Championship Committee wants those titles around the waist of a CCW athlete. Not that Stallion Rogers and Matt Riddle aren't.
Does that?
I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. There's something missing, and I know each and every one of you know what that is, and that is the 5-star era is no longer your tag team champion. And I get it. I don't regret it. We went to BRCW and we defended against Stallion and Matt Riddle. And if I was going to lose it to anybody, it was Matt Riddle. What I don't respect and what I won't get over is the fact that we had a rematch and it was a double BQ. And CCW officers told us that now we're in the bottom of the food chain and we gotta work our way back up.
Well, I wasn't aware of that, Tyler.
That's not gonna go without controversy.
The crowd rejecting that.
I agree. And look, you know, let this be a life lesson for the 5-star era because we can sit here, we can bitch, we can moan, we can complain. That's not what we're gonna do. We're out here to send a message. And Stallion Rogers, I'm talking to you because I know you're dumbasses in the back watching this. And you can tell your boy Matt Riddle whenever he wants to stop acting like Brock Lesnar and grace us with his presence. Whenever you guys are defending those CCW tag team titles, let it be known, understand that the 5-star era is gonna be on your ass.
Some fighting words from the former tag team champions.
And if y'all don't like that, we don't care. Because we're the real CCW tag team champions.
Well, the fans here at the tank believe that.
And that is enough said.
Big words there by 5-star era. Like, what?
Well, the Invoke, led by NVIDIA, a couple of new members in tow, it looks like.
I was just gonna say, I mean, online NVIDIA's been releasing these cryptic messages talking about her accolades, and it looks like we're seeing these new like recruits the Invoked.
These guys are shedding their ring gear like they were going to wrestle.
I am so tired of just hearing the two of you talk. You lost to Riddle and Stallion. Not once, but twice.
Oh, that's not entirely
So
accurate.
that's what that does mean. It means you are back of the line. And that it's more than time enough for my Invoked to take those tag team championships. So tonight, we're going to prove that that's what we're here to do.
Well, NVIDIA challenging 5-star error to a match here. I'm sure they're going to oblige. It's an opportunity for them. Oh, there we go. Enough said.
Just like that, Dan. 5-star error, the Invoked going to battle.
Veritas down from the clothesline by ERA.
And it looks like, one of the acolytes from the Invoked, this new recruit, is in that ring. Oh, man! In there with Veritas.
And quickly out of the way there. Veritas missing wildly. Beautiful spinning neck breaker.
Right now, Veritas not looking in good shape here. Because right now, Ricky Martinez with a patented skull crushers. And if you're Ricky Martinez, Dan, you gotta give the people what they want.
You do indeed. Veritas at the receiving end of those skull crushers. And he's quick to get out of the ring. Look out, ERA.
Oh, we are here in the crash zone. Oh, 5-star error. Oh, wait, look at this. One of those recruits, that giant with that mask. Oh, man, just take out Ricky Martinez. Because NVIDIA up on the apron distracting the referee.
Well, great teamwork by the Invoked. Dirty as it may have been. Veritas now going to town on Ricky Martinez. Snap airs him out of the corner. That kick right to the back of the head. Tag made.
Look at this. Oh.
Neck snap, nicely executed. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. You either got a 1 or a 2, Tyler. I couldn't quite tell. I like the teamwork. From Veritas and his partner here. I don't even know the kid's name.
Oh, man.
Ty, do you know anything about these other 2 members of the Invoked?
Well, I can't see the other one because he has a mask on. I do know this one looks familiar. Looks like Merrick. A guy that's been around for about 7 years, but never seen him around here in CCW. Has been in the United States and other promotions, but it looks like he's in the fold of the Invoked now. And right now, Merrick and Veritas have Ricky Martinez
Following double suplex as they have him set up for it. Oh, come down nicely, well executed.
Cover 1, 2, but
now Martinez barely kicked out of that.
But Dan, who even knows if that's still his name? Once you join the Invoked, you kind of give up everything that you were.
NVIDIA names you, right? It's a weird scene over there, Tyler. I'm never going to get over it.
No, not at all. Especially mixing it up now back to Ozzy Killmeister and Skits and Agony.
Martinez trying to fight his way out of the corner here.
Martinez got those boots up. Veritas trying to toss it, but Ricky Martinez like a magician on those ropes. Oh,
and
man.
Izaguri up and over, goes back, makes the tag. Wow. Here comes ERA.
What a tag there. And ERA in here like a house of fire. And you gotta think, ERA says, all right, you're gonna put me at the bottom of the food chain, you're gonna put 5-star air at the bottom, then we are gonna climb up to the top, and they're gonna go through the Invoked to do it. Let's look at that, man.
Beautiful leg lariat. ERA, a house of fire here. Out of the way of that one. Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
And the fans here at the Tank Brewing Company, The Miami fans loving what they're seeing at VRA.
Tyler, Veritas and ERA are the legal men. As ERA takes no. Oh, man, beautifully done. Bulldog and a clothesline to Veritas.
2-for-1 courtesy of ERA. Look at this big man now up on the apron with his mask. Who the hell is this guy, Dan?
I have no idea. I've never seen this guy before.
I mean, just as creepy gets.
I mean, Vidya said she was on a recruiting trip.
I mean, ever since Nick Turner got taken out by Skits, Dan Folks has been recruiting new members, but ERA ducking that one. And now 5-star era with some stereo offense. Oh, Veritas just taking out the big man by accident there on the apron, and now they're looking for a 5-star finish, Dan.
Hook of the leg, 2 and 3. A decisive win by the former champions.
Statement, Dan. How about 5-star era taking up the Invoked on that impromptu challenge and decisively getting that victory here tonight. And now it's only a matter of time. Win this 5-star era and get another chance at the CCW Tag Team Champions at Wild Stallions.
You're right, it is only a matter of time. And when that opportunity arises, they will certainly be prepared. Tyler, the former tag team champions, making their way back up the ladder to get that title shot at the Wild Stallions. Coming up next, Anthony Katina makes his return to CCW to take on LJ Cleary. Tyler, should be a great one.
It should. Two of the best in the world coming here to the last territory, going on one-on-one, and it's a little bit of a blood feud with Anthony Cantina talking about, you know, LJ Cleary's girlfriend, bringing in personal matters. It is all going to boil over coming up right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
That's a moniker. That's Maharaja of the Maharaja.
Yes,
Is that what she said?
Yes, it is, Dan. Anthony Katina. We have not seen him here in CCW for over a year, but I mean, Katina throwing this jacket up there on the yard lights here in the tank. But Katina, we haven't seen him over a year here, Dan, but he has been all around the country, putting in the work. Hell, he's been all around North America, making a tour in Mexico, and has just been getting better and better, developing this new moniker, the Maharaja of the Menage a Trois. And you can see right there, he's got those tights on, poking fun at LJ Cleary's girl.
Making Bruce jump for the jacket, for crying out loud.
Look at this, LJ Cleary, he loves to have fun with the audience. Say one more time, he always does this, Dan. We saw last time he was here.
He loves to make an entrance.
He's got to get that one more reception, that one more warm welcome. He's not having fun anymore. He's blasted him.
Yeah, Cleary taking those remarks by Katina personally. He's a house of fire now, going right after him, wasting absolutely no time.
That's right.
Cleary all over Katina. Oh, knife edge chop.
Anthony Katina made this personal with LJ Cleary.
Man, hard into the buckle goes Katina. Overhand chop by Cleary. Katina on the defense right out of the gate. Cleary now. Nice reversal by Katina though. Oh man, turned him inside out with that clothesline.
Look at Cleary.
Beautiful back body drop by LJ Cleary. Katina in serious trouble here in his return to CCW, but he quickly grabs that bottom rope, gets to the outside so he can catch a breather here and collect his thoughts.
So for the fans that didn't see it on the socials, Katina absolutely disrespecting Cleary and then disrespecting Cleary's current girlfriend, who is WWE Superstar Lyra Valkyria, saying that he was going to take out Cleary and then go and take out his girl, Lyra Valkyria, on a date. And right now, where are they at, Dan?
I don't know. I hope we got a camera back there.
Oh, they're right behind us. Cleary just blasting Katina.
You know, Tyler, they're out of my view, fighting in the crowd. We need to get CC security out here.
Man, I mean, you can tell LJ Cleary is a man on a mission. You don't disrespect a man's woman, and we're seeing it firsthand here, Dan.
Well, Tyler, it's not just his girl, that's his fiance. They're engaged to be married, and this guy is making remarks on social media.
Now, Cleary has...
Katina now back inside the guardrails. Cleary right after him, though.
LJ has every right to be bringing the fight to Katina the way he is.
Yeah, it's been all Cleary from the onset.
Man, making Katina pay.
It serves him right. Cleary now with Katina against the apron of the ring. Oh my goodness, what are we doing here?
Getting some assistance from the fan. Bruce Owens letting it slide.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Tyler.
Can't say Katina doesn't deserve it. Oh! And just as we say it, Katina with that low blow courtesy of the rope, and now...
Oh, beautifully done. Jumping over the top rope, snapping the neck of Cleary.
Inside out.
One thing you got to say about Katina, he's an incredible athlete. Look at the speed,
man.
Look at the agility, and look at the momentum he has behind everything he does.
Great back elbow there. He climbed the ladder. He's not afraid to tell you how good he is.
Oh, he's got a potty mouth. I don't like that. Oh, man, drop kick to the back of the head. Not going for the cover, and that's always been a fault of his. The guy is so cocky.
And now Jay making him pay.
Oh, senton.
Cover.
One, one, two.
Well, we can't go out saying Katina, in his absence from CCW, he's really been killing it all over North America, especially in OVW. Just last week, winning OVW gold for the first time. Really on a roll, but LJ Cleary won. Cleary coming back. Oh! Now right hands right down the head of Cleary, cursing Katina.
Yeah, Katina all over him now. He's very aggressive, especially when he's got the upper hand. He is relentless, Tyler.
Here, see that
handful of hair picking him up. Oh, Cleary, nice jawbreaker. Great defensive maneuver out of nowhere there. Cleary now going on the attack, but Katina sends him over the top rope. Oh! Drives the knee into the head. Cleary went for that shoulder block, but Katina had it scouted.
Springboard.
Nicely done. Down hard goes Katina. Now he's up on the top rope.
Oh, you don't think that? Oh, man!
Double axe handle a la Randy Savage, Tyler.
Yeah, hard landing for both men. Katina now.
Yeah, he's going to the top.
Look at that, still talking trash, just disgusting. Another double axe handle, wait. Cleary caught him.
Cleary now looks like he's going for that Boston Crab.
Oh no.
Katina fighting his way out of it. Had it well scouted. That was the second time in the match that he's gone for it.
And then now, do-si-do a little bit. Oh, switch around. Cleary though, holding on to those ropes. Both men just fighting for position there, Dan.
Katina looks to have the advantage here. Oh man! Innovative maneuver, something I've not seen before. What would be normally a jawbreaker. He had him come down on the back of his head, and then Katina leaping through the ropes and coming down with a clothesline on the back of the neck.
He's such a great athlete.
He's incredible.
Yeah, it's just such a horrible attitude.
Well, he's a horrible individual. He's a terrible human being. We got to be honest.
Oh, and how about that Cleary with a springboard single leg drop kick catching Katina. And both men down.
Katina looks like he's getting back to his feet though. Rolled onto his stomach. Cleary though quickly back up to his feet. Cleary blocked that right hand, caught him with one on the jaw, and again.
Cleary keeping up the fight.
Cleary now with Katina. Katina, nice reversal. Missing that clothesline. On the receiving end of one by Cleary. Cleary hooks the leg, gets a 2 count.
Cleary this last year, fresh off his ventures in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Noah is now touring the United States trying to make a name for himself here, but he's been so impressive in Ireland and in Japan.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in that Noah dojo in Japan, just doing nothing but training.
And training, and then making some appearances for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, Cleary's so impressive.
Man, Katina staggered right into it. Insecure Cleary with a flurry of shots.
What a combination.
Katina now again.
But Katina caught him down.
Beautiful spine buster. Hooks the leg. One, two.
2 count there. Looked like Puso hesitated there on the first one. Now Katina looking for that DDT.
DDT, beautifully done.
Calls down the DDT for TMZ. 1, 2, and again a 2 count.
I don't know how Cleary kicked out of that one, but he certainly did. And Katina showing signs of frustration now.
He's put away a lot of people with that DDT for TMZ. Spiking Cleary. Man, both men have been giving it their all here.
It looks to me like they're both wiped out. Katina leaning up against the ropes, now stacked, moving over, looking like he could be going for a cover here. Instead, he goes for a right hand. And again.
Looks like he's trying to just completely extinguish all that fire LJ Cleary had, all that rage that he had going into this one. Oh, and now, oh, come on.
I mean, this guy's disgusting.
Saying Lyra's name as well while doing that. I mean, come on.
Oh, I didn't catch that. That's terrible. I don't know how Cleary's keeping his temper in check here.
Well, there's nothing he can do because right now
he's hurt.
He's laid out on the mat, and
Katina wasted a lot of time on that top rope there.
He likes to hit that wham bam elbow jam, but not tonight. As it's Cleary had a scout a spinning kick. And now Cleary's been looking for the whole match.
He's got it.
He's got that beautiful life tamer. It's a beautiful life for Cleary, but not so much Anthony Katina.
He's got it in deep, and he tapped him out. I can't believe it.
By submission, LJ Cleary.
A lot of pressure on that lower back, Tyler, and I think Anthony Katina did what Weezy T would not do. He lived to fight another day, but a huge win by LJ Cleary. Fighting for the honor of his fiance. And now it's time to celebrate.
It is indeed. It's a beautiful life for LJ Cleary. Got this big win. It was personal in there, but he defeated Katina. What a match.
Tyler, an outstanding contest we just saw, but now it's time for a grudge match of all grudge matches.
It is time indeed. It was last month at Bash at the Brew 52. We saw Ariel Levy stab his brother in the back, S2S Martinez, and now they're going one-on-one, and it's happening next.
Hallelujah. At this time, please welcome our very special guest commentator, the one, the only manager of champions, Bill Fonzie Alfonso.
Tyler, here he comes. Fonzie going to be joining us for commentary on this one. Decided to remain neutral. I mean, he manages both men.
Managing the entire South American Alliance. And of course, originally managed Sabu and RVD. Rest in peace to Sabu.
Sabu passing away recently.
Of course. Man, what a privilege we get to have here, Dan, having Fonzie on commentary. The manager of champions.
There you see that very well known. Pointing to the sky as Sabu used to do.
Oh yeah, testing. 1, 2, 3, Daddy. I feel at home. I feel better sitting here with you guys.
Yeah, we were saying, I mean, you manage both competitors coming up in this match. I don't know what's going on. Let's wait for the introductions and we'll talk a little bit.
Okay. Thanks for letting me sit in with you guys.
Of course, it's our pleasure. Man, this guy. Well, Fonzie, I mean, Ariel Levy, a leopard doesn't change his spots, does he?
No, there's a lot of confusion going on. I don't understand it. Look, it starts with my Brazilian Giant getting suspended indefinitely by CCW. I'll do my job. I call it right down the middle. Don't worry, Ariel Levy. It's been a tough road. We just lost one of my dear friends, Sabu.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about that.
Ariel's is not thinking correct. My team seems like it's falling apart, but it's really not. It's really not. We're not getting together.
You actually think you can hold this thing together and get these two back on the same page?
Oh yeah, Daddy. Same page?
I mean, they were an incredible tag team, the Golden Chileans. But that appears to be over, Fonzie.
I'm gonna try my best. I'm begging CCW to reinstate my Brazilian Giant.
Well, if anyone can keep these two together,
I was just gonna say
Bill
that.
Alfonso.
Well, I was gonna say that the Brazilian Giant Benitez might be the glue that needs to hold this thing together. Friends with both Ariel Levy and Alan Martinez, and of course Levy blames Martinez for Benitez getting suspended to begin with, which was not his fault at all.
Ariel's a little bit confused. I mean, last he had that long flight. I can see him getting a little confused, but we're gonna get it together. Trust me. Trust Bill Alfonso, the manager and champion. This is what I do. I bring things together. I'm gonna make it happen.
Well,
somehow.
Fonzie, if anybody can do it, you can. I got incredible confidence in you, but I'm afraid it might be too far gone. But I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. You know better than I do.
Well, let's see how this match goes.
Right now.
I mean, sometimes two friends can just fight each other and settle a score and then go back to being friends. We've seen it many times.
Oh, we've seen it a ton, Dan. You're 100% right.
I mean, even Levy himself said that it's like a big brother, little brother dynamic, and brothers fight. And even Levy said he wanted to discipline S2S. Now, I don't agree with his method of discipline, taking a chair to your little brother, but we will see as these two are going to go at it. Alan S2S Martinez, pound for pound, one of the best professional wrestlers here in the last territory.
Makes my job really tough, but I'm not giving up at all.
Now, Ariel Levy talked to me backstage. He told me that he is going by the Chilean Dream now. Reason being is because he told me he's been a former CCW heavyweight champion, a former CCW two-time tag team champion, and has been on top of the last territory for the last 5 years. It says he's done more in CCW than people born here in the United States have done ever in the last territory.
There's no doubt that Ariel Levy is a 5-star athlete. He brings a lot to the table. That's why I'm going to make the South American Alliance happen.
Oh, they're
And
going
look,
right
Fonzie,
at it,
they're going at it.
Fists are flying.
It's a
Martinez apparently getting the advantage here, but you see Levy driving into the midsection, snatching that side headlock. Martinez now sends him for the ride with the escape, but he's at the receiving end of a shoulder tackle. Down to the mat he goes. Ariel Levy walking around as a fallen opponent with his arms out, saying, "Of course I did that." And look at him, he's something else, Fonzie.
In the time he was in Chile, he don't know that Martinez carried the hell of a load. He was undefeated. He did fantastic.
Oh, what a
Beautiful drop kick.
He's one of my favorite new superstars.
Absolutely, Fonzie. S2S is so impressive every time we see him out here. He's one of the best in CCW.
Most improved wrestler of all time.
And look, S2S trying to come out here.
Man.
Oh, here we go.
Well scouted by Ariel Levy. Caught him with an insecurity right in the rib cage as Martinez went for that suicide dive.
He's a fat piece of shit.
Oh, man, come on.
What is going on?
Ariel Levy, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to do my best to get this.
Successive blows with the elbow to the back of the head. Levy now. Martinez worked his way out of it. Forearm to the back of the head of Levy.
And now here comes S2S looking for it.
Oh, man.
Suicida into a forearm.
Oh, wait, Fonzie now just shed the headphones and he's talking to Ariel Levy. Maybe he's trying to talk some sense into him.
Looks like it. Like we've been saying, Fonzie manages both of these guys. This is the South American Alliance. But the question is, are they imploding in front of our eyes, Dan?
Well, they certainly appear to be, Tyler. Martinez has every right to be upset with his former tag team partner. I mean, I say former, I mean, are they still together? We don't even know.
You don't, but as of right now, I can tell you, they're not thinking about teaming at all. They're just thinking about destroying one another.
Fonzie trying to be the voice of reason here, but both of these men are just spitting fire.
Man, and Levy got caught head first in that ring post. Oh, and look at
come on.
Hiding behind Bill Alfonso, then went to the eyes. I mean, really, this just looks like the Levy of old, Dan.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, and Fonzie will be wise to remember what Levy did when he tried to talk to him after that initial time when he turned on Vinicius. They were in the center of the ring. It sounded like Fonzie had gotten through to Ariel Levy. And then Levy hit him in the gonads.
Levy has always been a snake in the grass, and it just looks
look at this.
It was a matter of time before this Ariel Levy, the true Ariel Levy, came out here.
Martinez hit that corner post hard, and Levy rolls in the ring and does push-ups. And now he's back out after Martinez.
Yeah, now the Chilean Dream, Ariel Levy, bringing in S2S.
Look at the leg, 2. Martinez gets out, barely got a 2 count there.
I mean, and you can
just a slap to the back of the head.
You can see how distraught Fonzie is, right? He couldn't even stay on commentary here for that long. He had to go out there and manage his guys. It's like seeing two family members just tear each other apart.
Right, as I said, he was trying to be the voice of reason here, get in between them almost. And tell him if you're gonna fight, at least fight fair, but Levy's having none of that. He's using every dirty trick of the book.
Yeah, the more we see of Ariel Levy, the more I can't get behind this. I'm a big brother disciplining my little brother. It looks like that egomaniac.
That's nonsense.
Is coming out.
The Chilean Dream. Levy now with a head of steam.
Oh.
Well scouted by Martinez. And Martinez now going to work on the legs.
Great job by Martinez, seeing Levy crash and burn and take advantage. Oh, but Levy one step ahead. Steps on that hand now, coming off the ropes. Oh, man. He could have knocked out S2S right here.
Right in the chin. 2. Levy somehow, Martinez somehow able to get out of that. Levy drove that knee right into the chin of Martinez. I don't know how how he's still conscious.
Oh, just talking trash.
They sure are making my job tough.
They sure are.
Fonzie said they're making his job tough. There's no doubt about that.
They've been rushing it all, now catching Allen with a double knees. And now coming across. Oh! And that might just do it right there, as Levy's not done. Oh! Just exploding out. With Allen S2S.
1, 2. Only a 2 count. Levy looking at the referee, questioning his count. Thought he had him there, but Martinez so tough.
You know, the focus has been on Ariel Levy, but how about S2S, who when Vinicius was out, Levy was back in Chile, he held everything down. It was him and Fonzie. He had to go through singles matches, had to be by himself, and then for Levy to do this to him, it's just really unbelievable.
Levy was in Chile for I think like 2 or 3 months, Tom.
Absolutely. Left Allen all alone.
Martinez now fighting back. Martinez landing on his feet on the apron of the ring, blocks the punch.
Now looking for that springboard. No.
Oh, Levy had it scouted.
Oh, cross faces in, Dan.
See, these two know each other so very well, Tyler.
Oh, absolutely. No one knows
Martinez in trouble here, though, Tyler.
No one knows one another better than these two. Man, that crossface in deep, but
rolls him on.
1, 2.
I think Martinez's shoulders were down as well.
Martinez ducking
only
that.
A 2 count.
And look at this. Oh! Spanish fly from nowhere. 1, 2. Oh!
Man, he barely kicked out Tyler. Just in the nick of time. Martinez was reaching for that leg to hook it, couldn't quite get it. Martinez a lot taken out of the tank.
I mean, where in the world does S2S get that from? That burst of energy just coming out of there.
That was pure adrenaline and instinct and experience. Jumble those 3 things together and you got Allen Martinez. When you saw that, you know, the adrenaline has worn off very quickly here as Martinez struggles to get back to his feet. And now a right hand by Allen Martinez. Levy, though, firing back with one of his own. They're exchanging blows now.
Levy looking like he's on stumbly feet here, Dan. Oh, but man, ripped a forearm. These two back and forth here at Bash 53.
Martinez, 4 unanswered blows. Reversal.
Oh!
Clothesline bar, Martinez, down goes Levy again.
And now the leader of the C-Set pointed movement rebounds off the
Slingshot.
ropes. Oh!
Martinez fired up, go for a cover, Allen.
He's fired up though, Dan. I think he's looking for
now
that.
the crowd behind him here.
Got it, German suplex. 1, 2, bridge him though.
Not enough.
Great job with the bridge. I mean, you can't execute that any better than Allen S2S Martinez just did, but just shows the competitor that Ariel Levy is.
Absolutely, you got to give credit where credit is due. Former CCW heavyweight champion, 2-time former tag team champion. This guy's as tough as they come. Martinez now slamming him, putting him where he wants him. He could be going for that split leg moonsault, Tyler.
He wants it. If he hits it, it could be over with here. Here we go. Split leg. No.
Levy rolled in. He's out of the way.
No water
Levy
to pull
up to the middle rope.
And now, whoa. Man, tornado DDT.
I don't know that he got all of it, Tyler.
1, 2. Oh, just a 2.
Martinez able to kick out of it.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. That spinning motion was stopped abruptly, but still, I mean, devastating landing for Allen S2S Martinez. Martinez
He got enough to do some damage, but he didn't get it all. Martinez now on wobbly legs.
And now code breaker.
I went for the code breaker. Martinez showing that incredible strength.
These two are so good. They have everything scouted.
We're saying he's going for that sharp. No, he's got a very innovative maneuver here. Almost like a surfboard, Tyler, but he's got the legs grapevine.
And look at that, the pressure on the legs.
And Fonzie encouraging Levy to hang in there, I think.
Got that clutch around the throat, trying to choke out Ariel Levy, but Levy got the rope.
Our referee calls for the break.
And we really are seeing a battle of two brothers here. I mean, just best of friends in the South American Alliance, putting everything on the line. And look at this, Dan. S2S going to the outside.
Look out.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, he landed right on Fonzie's shoulder. Did Levy pull him in front of him?
I think Levy pulled
I think
Fonzie.
he did too.
He tried that earlier tonight, and he just did it now.
Yeah, well, he put Fonzie in between the two of them, but he blatantly pulled him in front of Martinez.
Oh, and then kicking that second rope right to the family jewels.
Oh, man.
And code breaker courtesy of the so-called Chilean Dream. And now
Hooks the
cover.
leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Despicable is all I have to say when it comes to Ariel Levy.
Well, we got a couple of referees here helping Fonzie to the back.
Right, S2S landed right on Fonzie's shoulder, and Fonzie crashed hard. And Levy pulling Fonzie in the way. What the hell? And it just goes. This is the old Levy. We thought he could turn a corner. No such thing when it comes to Ariel Levy. For tonight, the so-called big brother of the South American Alliance defeats Alan S2S Martinez. This is far from over, you gotta imagine, Dan.
Without a doubt. Levy now putting his shades back on. The Chilean Dream. Flaunting his stuff, Tyler. Well, Tyler, we go from one grudge match right into another one.
It is time for Agony taking on Ozzy Killmeister. We've been waiting for this one for a while. I mean, Agony tried to end Ozzy Killmeister's career with that second rope pile driver. Ozzy's been waiting for it, and it's coming up right now. Let's head to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Psychological skills can get through to Skip and help him out. I mean, I've never seen anything. This guy is, like I said, it seems worse each time I see him.
It does. His personality's taking over.
Kill the metal.
You can indeed. As Ozzy Killmeister moshing out here, the metal is very well alive.
It's incredible, Tyler. That tombstone pile driver from the second rope got more than 1 million views on YouTube and on our social media. I don't know how he walked away from it. He didn't walk away from that initially, but how he's standing back in the ring and seemingly completely fine. Just months ago that happened.
Yeah, about 2 months ago is when that happened. And that took Ozzy out for a month there. We didn't see Ozzy Killmeister. We thought he had a broken neck. Until he popped out that coffin at the funeral of Ozzy Killmeister, sledgehammer in hand, raging war against Agony and Skits.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Killmeister looks like his old self, Tyler.
We saw Ozzy team up with Veritas 2 weeks ago at Vice City Slam to take these two on. They couldn't get the job done 2 weeks ago. Ozzy looking to right those wrongs here tonight against Agony. I mean, already the deck is stacked against Ozzy Killmeister. You got Skits out here.
You got Skits at ringside, and you got this monster Agony, 280 pounds, over 6 feet tall.
Right there.
Seemingly impervious to pain.
Yeah, right here we're seeing the role Skits is going to play in this one.
Stalking around ringside. Killmeister's gonna have to have eyes in the back of his head as you see his head on a swivel there between Skits and Agony. If you look out from behind you, Agony now making his way up to the ring.
Oh, then dropping down again.
And this is mind games, Tyler, without a doubt.
At its finest there. Skits and Agony may be sick in the head.
The bell has yet to sound, right, Tyler?
Absolutely, bell has not sounded. But these two are sick in the head, but they also are smart. They have evil plans, evil intentions in store for Ozzy Killmeister tonight. And here we go once again. And now Agony back in, but Ozzy saw him. And now the bell sounds, and Ozzy Killmeister dumped Agony out of the ring, and now a stage dive, courtesy of Killmeister.
Well, he took out both men. Killmeister fired up here, but he better get Agony back inside the ring where he could put a pinfall on him.
Throwing Agony back into the ring. Got all the fans behind him. Does the Macho Man Ozzy Killmeister.
Killmeister looking to mosh, catching with a clothesline.
And right now, Agony has entered the mosh pit with Ozzy. The menace to society is dazed in that corner. Ozzy looking to take advantage. And looking for maybe an exploder here, but again, Skits on the ring apron. And when is enough with Skits?
Well, Killmeister. Oh, wait a minute, he's got
the cane.
Oh, come on. Referee calls for the bell. Oh, no.
Oh!
He's lost his mind. He just grabbed the referee and threw him halfway across the ring, for God's sake.
Assaulting Ozzy Killmeister with that cane. We need help out here, Dan. In the worst of ways. I told you they had evil intentions.
Let's get some other referees out here. Try and put an end to this. Obviously, that's going to be a disqualification. Skits dragging Killmeister back to his feet.
Oh, and now Agony got him up, choke slam.
Right, back of his head bounced off the mat, Tyler. And he's got that cane, hands it to Skits, who I'm sure is not going to hesitate to do any more damage with it.
It looks like these two didn't even want a match, Dan. They just wanted to destroy Ozzy, pick up where they started. Oh, no.
Now, come on.
I mean, for goodness sakes, we need some help out here. These two are going to try to end this man's career again.
Come on, get some referees down here. Get somebody from the back.
what are they setting up? Oh no, they got that chair.
What do they have in mind here, Tyler?
Just choking out Ozzy. His agony, lifting him up to that second rope.
Oh, he's not going to try and tombstone him again from that. Ozzy fighting back with a headbutt there.
Ozzy trying to fight back with everything. Oh, man! Just flipping into that senton onto Skits, and now look at Ozzy fighting back. He's trying to lift up agony. Numbers too much, the size of agony too much, but Ozzy's got the equalizer. Oh, chair to the midsection. Oh, chaos has broken out here at Bash 53.
Nailed him with that chair in the back. And now he's got Skits all alone in the ring, but Skits on the attack before Killmeister is able to mount any offense. It looks like he's got the mandible claw.
I mean, we need help out here, Dan.
I don't understand where the referees are. Oh, wait a minute, here comes the Invoke.
The Invoked out here clearing house. Wow, on the behalf of Ozzy Killmeister, led out here by NVIDIA.
Now, NVIDIA still has some sick infatuation with Ozzy Killmeister, has for years. And the Invoke have actually come to the rescue of Ozzy Killmeister, if you can imagine that, Tyler.
This one's still developing here. This relationship between Ozzy and the Invoke is a complicated one, to say the least.
Your winner by disqualification, Ozzy Killmeister.
Yeah, we finally get the official announcement, Tyler. Not a surprise there.
Well, not the way Ozzy wanted to win this one, but things are far from over between Ozzy, the Invoked, and Agony and Skits.
Tyler, another wild one. Killmeister winning by disqualification, but could not have been a satisfying conclusion to him. But coming up next, Tyler, the main event at Bash of the Brew 53 with huge implications going into Game of War.
It is 4-on-4, no disqualification, tag team action. On one side, you got the King's Court with Stallion Rogers and Jackal Stevens, and then on the other side, you got Meadow, you got Domino, you got Maximus, and of course, you got the franchise Cha-Cha Charlie, and they're going to be mixing it up right now.
Hi, Leo. You guys got one more review? All right. Hialeah, your main event is scheduled for one fall. And it is the 8-man tag for advantage at the Game of War. Introducing first.
CCW Heavyweight Champion, King Edward Valentine, getting ready to lead his men into the Advantage for War games.
Please don't do it. Oh, for God's sake.
The Royal Hip Swivels, right for us, courtesy of the King.
And what's this new thing he's doing with the corner post?
He is the sexiest king alive, Dan.
Yeah, just ask him, he'll tell you.
In all seriousness, it feels like this first half of 2025 has belonged to King Edward Valentine in the King's Court.
There's no question about that. He has been on a tear ever since, actually before the end of 2024, when he won that King of the Territory Battle Royal
back in December. And everything he said he was going to do, he has done it thus far.
He has. You can't argue that point, Tyler.
But you can't argue that he could have not done all this without the help and assistance of the entire King's Court there. And I mean, Dan, you know firsthand how important getting the advantage, winning here tonight is heading to Game 4.
Absolutely, without a doubt. You're talking about these same four men going at it toe-to-toe 1 week from tonight. But there'll be 2 rings set up, surrounded by a steel cage. Competitors entering, 2 men will start, and then whoever wins this match will get the advantage. And a member of that team will enter and have a 2-on-1 advantage for the next 5 minutes.
CCW faithful, of course, questioning the royal status of Eddie Valentine.
Lords and ladies, do not be afraid to feast your eyes on the 50-inch chest of the sexiest king alive! Your Highness, King Edward Valentine, first of my line.
And of course,
And introducing
here we go.
the West Texas Striker, the Lone Star, Stallion Roger.
So he's going to do Lisi Almeida's job now?
Double duty for the King Eddie Valentine.
And of course, the Crown Prince, Mario Cruz. Marvin Cruz at the side of the King. Here's Stallion Rogers, drenched in gold. The BRCW and CCW tag team titles over his shoulders as he just throws him into the ring like he doesn't even care about him.
No respect, just like we've seen from Stallion ever since he stepped foot in the last territory. But can we talk about, ever since Stallion Rogers has been in CCW, how successful he is? Already a 2-time CCW tag team champion, now BRCW tag team champion. But don't let Stallion fool you, because we know he's had his eye on that CCW Heavyweight Championship for quite a while.
That's an interesting point, Tyler.
But as of now, everyone is on the same page on the side of the King's Court.
And introducing the wild card, the maniacal Jackal Steven!
Jackal fits right in with this.
Stevens, former CCW heavyweight champion, former Southeastern champion, an incredible athlete with a mean streak a mile long, Tyler.
Yeah, now one of the smuggest SOBs in the last territory. Look at this, taking a picture, and flipping off the fan. There you go. It doesn't get more scum than Jackal Stevens. And I believe the same point could be made for Jackal. Yes, he's on the same page as the King's Court, but you gotta think he's also eyeing that CCW Heavyweight Championship there.
I have no doubt about that. King is going to announce his opponents as well?
I wouldn't bet on it, Dan.
He'll actually give the microphone, and he has. He's relinquished the microphone to our ring announcer, Lucy Almeida.
Thank goodness. As the Black Knight, Alex Chamberlain, whoever since joining the King's Court has really been a game changer for the entire King's Court. I mean, he is the X Factor of X Factors, Dan. No menacing, no more meaner when it comes to Alex Chamberlain. The most dangerous man in CCW.
And he is that, Tyler. He is indeed. This guy could take your head off of that clothesline at any given moment.
What a team assembled here by King Eddie Valentine. Absolute killers.
And Chamberlain's dressed like a bodyguard.
He has, ever since taking up that Black Knight persona, coming out here, black suit. What are you saying, Dan?
I'm saying I'm being very complimentary towards you. You don't have to worry about it.
And
I like to hear Dan. I'm like the kid from Ace Ventura. God damn it, that was
Stallion Rogers back in the ring. Of course, this being a no disqualification matchup. Marvin Cruz here in front of us. I guess he'll remain at ringside.
Oh, I don't want to see that. No.
The franchise of CCW, Tyler. Cha-Cha Charlie making his way to the ring.
And I say, Dan, he claimed that moniker back at Anniversary 21 when he flew off the top of that cage, defeating Jackal Stevens. I think right then, that night, he cemented himself without any question to be the franchise of CCW.
I think you're right 100%. And this war between he and Jackal Stevens, even though Cha-Cha Charlie got that victory in the cage match, I don't think it's over.
I don't think it will ever be over between Cha-Cha Charlie and Jackal Stevens.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And of course, Cha-Cha challenged Eddie Valentine for the World Heavyweight Championship. And as you could guess, the King's Court came out there and cost Cha-Cha that match. And you will find that a common theme between all of Cha-Cha's tag team partners here tonight. One way or the other, they were screwed over by the King's Court.
That is a dangerous individual. Look at the size of him, Tyler.
Every time you see Maximus Khan, you know it's time to wake up. Maximus has been so impressive here in the last territory singles competition. Of course, a former CCW Tag Team Champion with his brother Leonis Khan. But it seems like in the year 2025, Maximus Khan has been riding his own path in the singles competition. Oh, just slapping Marvin Cruz right upside the head. Can't say he doesn't deserve it.
Marvin Cruz trying to blend in with the guardrails here. Couldn't get any further away from Maximus Khan if he tried. Khan getting in his face.
Khan, of course, has so many issues with Eddie Valentine and King's Court. Always in in the last couple months getting involved in Khan's business.
Well, every single competitor on the opposing team wants a piece of the king.
But Dan, I would say, especially this man, Meadow, the former CCW heavyweight champion, back at Anniversary 21. It was the King's Court, it was the numbers that cost Meadow's CCW heavyweight championship, being defeated by Eddie Valentine.
I also gotta wonder if Maximus Khan and Meadow can get along. They're two intense personalities.
I would say that goes for the whole team. All four of these individuals have such big egos and have such big personalities and history with one another. It's going to take a lot for them to get on the same page, but they're going to have to here tonight.
And the final member of the team has exploded through the curtain.
Southeastern champion Domino is here at Bash 53. And Dan, as of late, Domino has been trying to keep the peace between his team, trying to settle the beef between Maximus and Meadow, trying to calm down Cha-Cha. It has been a lot of work for Domino.
It has indeed. Somehow Domino has become the voice of reason for this foursome.
We're talking about the relationship between Maximus and Meadow being rocky. How about Domino and Meadow?
Oh.
Domino really causing Meadow to lose his very first singles match against the man in the ring, Jackal Stevens. So much history between all 8 of these competitors, Dan.
Throw in a no disqualification stipulation, and we've got one hell of a main event here at Bash of the BREW 53. Bruce Owens, you better just stay out of the way.
And fans, if this is your first time seeing this Advantage match, let me tell you, historically, it's been violent, it's been bloody, and it has been an all-out war to head to War Games.
Not so much on the line, Tyler. That Advantage can save you from injury. It can cause injury to the team without the Advantage. The bell has sounded, and I'm shocked. Here we go, Meadow charging with a spear.
And now it's Cha-Cha going after Jackal. Domino after Valentine. Maximus on Chamberlain. And look right here, we're already seeing teamwork from Meadow and Domino on Eddie Valentine.
Well, it's no surprise, Cha-Cha Charlie going after Jackal Stevens. And everybody wants to get their hands on the king.
Try our best to keep up with all this action. A lot of bodies in there. Look at this. Meadow, Maximus, and Domino are
everyone's fighting for a shot to get at the king.
They're just taking turns teeing off on Valentine, but now Maximus.
Tyler, the action is spilled to the floor here as Meadow and Chamberlain are going at it with right hands. Cha-Cha Charlie all over Jackal Stevens in the ring. The action fast and furious here, going to be very tough to call.
It was last month that Domino defeated Chamberlain in singles competition.
And right here in front of us, Khan and Rogers going at it with hard right hand.
Oh, Cha-Cha with a suplex right in the center ring to Jackal Stevens. They're picking up right where they left off from Anniversary 21. Absolute brawls happening on the outside. And look at Cha-Cha, he's looking for the trifecta, Dan, on Jackal Stevens. But Jackal
gets out of it, but he walks right into a hornet's nest as 4 men battling it out on the floor right outside. As Chamberlain now rolls back in, only to be met by Cha-Cha Charlie, but Maximus Khan and Stallion Rogers really going at it.
Meadow
right in front of us, Tyler.
Now Cha-Cha and Chamberlain in the center of the ring. Cha-Cha full head of steam, but got that boot up.
Man, size 13 caught him right in the face.
Domino is taking on Eddie Valentine at the top of the entrance there. But Chamberlain
now scoops Cha-Cha up, slams her in the center of the ring. And look out, those signature Chamberlain forearms on either side of the head. Just rocking the jaws of Cha-Cha Charlie. Chamberlain now, dropping the forearm across the chest. Goes for the cover, one. Only gets a 1 count. Remember, Tyler, it's 1 fall to a finish. Pinfall or submission. There are no disqualifications or no countouts. As you saw Domino just go head first into the corner post. Compliment to the King. And now Chamberlain all alone inside the ring, Tyler.
You have to have your head on a swivel in a match like this. 1 fall and that is it. You gotta make sure where your partners are. Oh, but Valentine with a kendo stick.
The weapons have come into play.
Oh, and Valentine's the first one to break it out. Kendo stick. Oh, right the head of Domino.
Caught him in the shoulder, Tyler. And that's done a lot. Oh, that one caught Meadow right in the head, though.
It did catch Domino's shoulder, but
Chamberlain eating the corner post. Compliments of Maximus Khan. Cha-Cha Charlie over here. Slugging it out. The Stallion Rogers and the King twirling that kendo stick in the center of the ring. Right across the lower back of Domino.
Oh, and look at
Wait
this.
a minute, Chamberlain's got our ring bell here.
He's got the bell. Put it down, Chamberlain. Oh, man, kendo stick again to Domino. Oh, bell to the back. Courtesy of Chamberlain to Meadow.
And this one, now Domino very smartly grabbed that kendo stick, but here comes Stevens. It's a 2-on-1 situation in the ring. Chamberlain and Maximus Khan going at it outside.
Chamberlain head first got bounced off that bell courtesy of Maximus. Domino dumped to the outside.
Meadow now back. Oh, he walked right into the kendo stick.
Again to
almost
the head.
landed on that ring bell. Luckily he missed it. Stallion Rogers now back in the ring. He wants that kendo stick. Oh man, right across the chest of the former champion.
That kendo stick has been a game changer in this one. Oh, King's Court taking advantage. Man, that caught Cha-Cha right in the shoulder.
Oh man, Stallion Rogers going to work on all 4 members of the opposing team here.
You hear the snap with every swing of that kendo stick. Look at Valentine from the
my goodness.
diving on to Maximus.
Not something you see out of the King on an ordinary, on a regular basis. He's really throwing caution to the wind here.
Oh, in front of Domino, Jackal just breaking that kendo stick over the chest. But look, oh, belly to belly from Meadow. Jackal all over Domino with that kendo stick. Get in the face of Domino, and now Meadow is isolating the center ring. Stallion's got him.
Oh man, that nasty German suplex by Rogers.
And this is what we expect in this Game of War Advantage match. Nothing but pure violence.
Oh, the King's got that crown.
The spike of the crown.
Man, he's jamming into the eye of Maximus Khan.
Brutality is what we're seeing.
Cha-Cha with that.
And oh, shotgun dropkick center of the ring by Stallion. Into that corner.
Oh, Tyler, that is a sharp point. I just felt the point of that crown.
I could almost take someone's eye out. Now Cha-Cha getting some pointer out of the ring.
Cha-Cha's got a garbage can now.
He's got that trash can.
Oh, right across the back of the head.
Oh, man.
King, oh, my goodness.
Putting the King to rest with that one. But center of the ring, Domino, oh, just got hit in the back of the head with that kendo stick. He's getting bullied, but Cha-Cha trying to make a save, and he does, oh, again
Stevens
back
never
of the
saw
head.
it coming. Neither did Chamberlain, boy.
Cha-Cha's
Rogers
running
looking
wild.
right at it. Now Stevens over the top rope. Look at that dent in the steel garbage can.
The franchise looking like the trash man, taking out the trash that is the King's Court. Side by side with Domino, who's now got his hands on that kendo stick.
Boy, how quickly the tide has turned.
And now
Cha-Cha, he just won that garbage can.
Chamberlain's got a pen into the face of Maximus Khan.
What is he doing? He's got a pen?
He's stabbing Maximus.
This guy is sick.
He is indeed, but now
Look
Jacko,
out.
trash can lid, but now Domino in the shoulder with that kendo stick.
And the fans better take 2 or 3 steps back.
I mean, everyone's in danger
This
up
is
here.
just brutal here tonight.
Oh,
That
brutality.
trash can lid right across the head of Domino. Chamberlain right here in front of us.
Oh, but Domino.
Domino swung that kendo stick right in the midsection of Stevens. And now one for the King. And across the back, Meadow and Chamberlain here right in front of us. Meadow sends Chamberlain back in the ring.
Oh, Cha-Cha got a flip-flop. Domino, kendo stick. Oh, swing for the fences like he's in the major leagues, but we got a pin to the ring.
1, 2.
Chamberlain.
Oh, man! Rogers snuck around the corner of that ring post. Wait a minute, Domino's got a plastic folding table.
Usually don't see those getting pulled out here. Usually those wooden tables.
Yeah, those plastic ones are even more dangerous. You can have shards of plastic.
And look at this.
Oh!
Plants him with a double nines on the Domino table. How about that, Dan?
Oh, it's a Domino table? Even better. Oh, my goodness.
Like a
Cha-Cha, good grief. He just waffled Rogers over the head with that garbage can lid.
like a cannon going off in here.
And Domino's got that Domino table.
It's pure chaos here at the main event of Bash 53. Both teams won it in the worst of ways.
Unbelievable. Some of these guys, I don't know how they're standing.
Look at the state of that kendo stick, Dan. It's just completely unwound.
Yeah, and it's more dangerous now than it ever was. Splinters could go in the eyes.
Oh, now Chamberlain with his belt. He took his
He's
belt
got it
off.
around the throat of Cha-Cha Charlie now.
He's choking the life out of the franchise. He's going to choke out Cha-Cha. And now, CCW Heavyweight Championship over the head of Domino. Stallion swinging with
And
the belt.
Rogers looking at that belt, admiring it. Sets it back down on the announce table. Chamberlain all over Cha-Cha Charlie on the outside.
Maximus
Now back in the ring, Maximus Khan and Jackal Stevens going at it. And the King is trying to keep his distance from all of it.
Oh, Jackal's biting the head of Maximus now. Oh! Stallion was talking trash, and Cha-Cha
He
just...
leveled him with something. Was it a beer
I
can?
think he broke a beer can over the head of Stallion. Stallion's dazed and confused on the outside. Oh, but now the Cafecito cup right over the head. That Cafecito maker now getting drenched into the forehead of Domino.
Meadow now with Stevens. Stevens' head almost bounced off the back of his head almost bounced off the corner post there. Maximus Khan now going at it with Chamberlain.
And I think Meadow might have just, yeah, there it is. Just used the last of that kendo stick, Dan.
Well, again, as I said before, it's
Jackal.
springboard by Stevens. Took out Maximus Khan. That kendo stick, Tyler, is very, very dangerous now. It's completely splintered, and that can do a lot of damage.
There's shards on the outside.
Cha-Cha back up on the apron. Oh, baseball slide.
And Jackal.
Stevens now through the ropes.
So many bodies on the outside, it's hard to keep up with. I couldn't even tell you what team has the advantage right now, Dan.
They're going back and forth this whole time.
Center of ring, it's Chamberlain picking up Cha-Cha Charlie. Cha-Cha, though, still fighting back. And he's got Domino in there. And now tossing out Chamberlain. Domino and Cha-Cha standing tall in the ring. But it looks like not for long. Here comes Domino flying.
Oh, man. He landed very awkwardly, Tyler. He barely cleared the ropes. Domino clearly is in bad shape here.
Domino just putting it all on the line. Just tossing his whole body over that top rope.
Cha-Cha Charlie in the center of the ring
As
with
all
that
this
hat.
chaos on the front, Eddie's choking out Meadow, Max is choking Stallion.
Oh, wait a minute, Cha-Cha going to the top.
You don't think, wait, he's on the opposite down. What the hell?
He's doing moonsault. Oh my God!
That happens. Crashing to the outside.
Boy, he took out the field, Tyler. And he's got the hat back on his head.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Tyler, strategy's got to come into play at some point. You need to get someone back in the ring so you can score a pinfall. Remember, this is for the advantage in the Game of War match 1 week from tonight in Port St. Lucie.
So much stakes online. Months of bad blood. And right now, Cha-Cha Charlie tossing a chair into the ring. So is Maximus. It looks like Cha-Cha Maximus have the momentum on their side. Cha-Cha here, man. Cha-Cha!
The fans offering their chairs to Cha-Cha Charlie and Maximus Khan now. And they've got a whole arsenal in the ring, Tyler. The fans handing the chairs over the guardrails to Maximus Khan and Cha-Cha Charlie, and they've got quite a collection.
Well, this has been months of animosity for the fans as well. They've had to sit back and watch a King's Court run roughshod on CCW. They're helping their guys, the franchise.
There's chairs coming over the guardrails from every direction, Tyler.
And I think right now I heard him scream, "Get the tables!" Maximus is, Chamberlain sent a chair head first to
Tyler, I saw a ladder under there, but Cha-Cha's looking for something else. He could be looking for a table. I don't know if we have one here or not.
Who knows? Taking out Chamberlain, chairs in the ring.
Yeah, as they gather weapons, you better be careful of your opponents. Don't turn your back on any of these men.
Maximus and Stallion in the ring.
They must have a dozen chairs in the ring, Tyler.
There's so many chairs coming into that ring, Dan. It looks like about a dozen.
Oh, he's got a table.
Oh, but Stallion headbutt to Maximus. And Stallion just swimming in a sea of chairs.
Tyler, that table looks like it's mangled. I don't know if they're going to be able to set that thing up.
It looks like a table that has already been through some war in its own rights. But I can tell you they'll find a way to put someone through it.
Rogers doubled over in the ring there. I'm not sure how much he's got left in the tank. He's got a hold of Meadow, though.
As Cha-Cha trying to position this table. Although this Meadow collided with Maximus.
He did indeed.
Oh, but leapfrog. But can't
a spear.
Spear on the...
He landed on those chairs.
A pull of chairs for Stallion
Rogers rolling out of the ring, holding the back of his head. That table set up in the corner. King Eddie Valentine now on Cha-Cha Charlie.
But a
spear on Stevens.
And now Stevens taken out.
Cha-Cha and King Eddie Valentine going at it.
With all these chairs in the center of the ring, Eddie Valentine's a lone man with Cha-Cha, Maximus, and Meadow.
Maximus and Meadow, they're having a discussion here, I think, of who's going to spear Valentine.
We will see right now. Valentine and Cha-Cha are just...
It's a 3-on-1 situation now, Tyler.
They're
Wait a minute, here comes Marvin Cruz.
He's got something in his hand.
He does indeed. What does he have?
As Maximus and Meadow take...
Oh! Powder.
That powder in the eyes of Maximus out. Meadow take out Marvin Cruz.
Meadow ducked, but I think he got some of the powder as well. Cha-Cha trying to suplex Valentine.
Meadow's going for the spear.
Oh, no! Valentine out of the way. Meadow spearing Cha-Cha Charlie through that table.
Friendly fire from Meadow. Big time mistake. And it's Eddie Valentine.
Oh, a DDT on the chair.
The sexiest DDT onto all of those chairs, Dan. What are we seeing
Valentine
here?
landing on the chair also. He's abandoned the ring. Cha-Cha Charlie is staggered. He's seriously hurt. But there's nobody in the ring to take advantage.
Bodies everywhere.
Jackal Stevens right here in front of us trying to climb back into the ring, I do believe.
Chairs in the ring. That mangled table. Cha-Cha somehow trying to get up to his feet.
Stevens now rolling in under the bottom rope. If he can take advantage of the injured Cha-Cha Charlie, he can win it for his team.
And look at this.
Cha-Cha back to his feet. But he's clearly hurt, Tyler.
He is, and Think about how long Jackal's been waiting to get his hands on Cha-Cha like this. He's got Cha-Cha on a silver platter.
The ring just littered with chairs.
Been thinking about this since anniversary
slam right in the chair.
Onto all of them. Back of the head.
Push the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Stevens gains the advantage for his team going into Game of War 1 week from tonight.
King Edward Valentine, Alex Chamberlain, and Jackal Stevens.
Tyler, Game of War 1 week from tonight, but we just witnessed a war right here at the Tank in Miami. My goodness gracious.
And just to think, this is just a precursor of what's to come next Saturday at Game of War. But how about Jackal Stevens having Cha-Cha?
I mean, how much do these 8 men have left in the tank to go at it next week in Port St. Lucie? Forget the fact there's no disqualification. You're going to have 2 rings surrounded by a steel cage. Oh man, if you don't have your tickets yet, you better get them. Nobody wants to miss this one, Tyler.
Absolutely not. And the King's Court, they have the advantage. They have the momentum. Jackal getting the advantage for his team, pinning the franchise Cha-Cha Charlie. And I tell you, this is what we expect from these advantage matches, but this, I would say, exceeded all expectations. Look at the mess of this ring. And you know, at the end of the day, Dan, it's what we have been talking about with this team of Meadow, Maximus, Cha-Cha, and Domino. If they cannot get on the same page, they cannot go up against the King's Court, and we saw that miscommunication between Meadow and Maximus.
Tyler, but I mean, if not for Marvin Cruz, we wouldn't be seeing what we're seeing right now.
Absolutely.
That powder to the face of Maximus Khan, and Meadow got a taste of it as well. Oh, wait a minute!
See, this is
They're
what
going
I'm
at it
talking
now.
about.
Oh, come on, guys!
They're brawling backstage. And look at the King's Court, they're laughing.
Well, as well they should be.
You gotta know, when you're going up against the King's Court, you gotta be on the same page because they're gonna have the numbers advantage. They're gonna throw anybody and anybody at you.
Marvin Cruz extending a hand to Jackal Stevens. Stevens just walking away. I mean, what a crazy match we just saw.
Absolute insanity.
Tyler, what a war we just saw.
Bash at the Brew 53, main event in the books, and who has the advantage going to the Game of War except the King's Court with Jackal Stevens and Stallion Rogers. The King, Edward Valentine, and his group stand tall, and they're heading in next Saturday with all the momentum, Dan.
Yep, they got the advantage. Game of War next week. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Get your tickets now at ccwrestlingfl.com. What a night it's going to be. On behalf of our ring announcer, Lisi Almeida, my broadcast colleague, Tyler Casimir, I'm Dan Evans, saying good night from the Tank in Miami. We'll see you next week in Port St. Lucie.